Hello and welcome to Penguin's Nuzlocke, maybe a Penguin Lock, episode 6. That's right, we closed the safe, locked it up, threw away the key, and now we'll never get them back. I don't know what that intro is, but time to continue. We've beaten Toga now, so we have 5 badges. And up next, will be Silphco and Saffron's Psychic Gym, who I can never remember her name. But we're gonna do a couple of miscellaneous things first to see if we can round this party out. Because our current party is Agent Smith and Hitmonlee. I like him. God Emperor, our beautiful Ivysaur. I love him. Pericles, the Pidgeotto. Yeah, we could have a better flyer. Oh, I skipped Shy Halud for some reason. He moonlights when we need a ground type. That's what he does. Disco Panic, the Vile Plume. And Sportsman, the all-terrain vehicle. I don't know if I like Shy Halud's definitely not like in the long-term plans necessarily. What we really need is we need an electric replacement for Faraday because we are pretty weak to flying right now. Flying is a problem. Agent Smith would be shredded by flying. God Emperor dies to flying. Disco Panic dies to flying. Sportsman dies to flying. Like, yes. And Pericles is a push, so we really need a flyer. And guess what? Shy Halud doesn't hurt flyers. So we really need one. Oh, sorry. We really need an electric type to deal with flyers, I mean. So we're gonna take a short jaunt over to Power Plant. Not to fight and destroy the Zapdos, because Zapdos will destroy our entire team. But to get our encounter in, and I think these wild Pokemon will be in the mid-20s range. So I'd like to grab one now so we know who we're training up, and they can help get leveled as we're flying around, or dinking around in Silphco. Okay, now we got Guy Fieri for a little bit to have our Surfer. Who do we want? Who are we hoping to catch? We have a chance at a Magnemite, which is like the highest chance, 30%. Because the other 30%er is Voltorb, and we've already had a Voltorb. Rest in peace, little buddy. Oops, not item. Pokemon. The freedom to be on the open seas! Or this narrow river. We might actually end up with a Pikachu, which would be the most disappointing of all of it. Speaking of tongues. Disturbing tongue. Just very long. But it is his defining character trait, so I do not hold it against him. No Shelter, though. Okay, he's just normal. And y'all know how I feel about defense curling when I'm throwing my leaves around. Leaves? Leaves. It's happening again! Ghostly, creepy music bug. Okay, finally, what are we cheering for? Magnemite's cool. They get a high special stat. And I think they learn Thunder naturally? Electabuzz, though. Ooh, that would be Chef's kiss if we could get our 10% Electabuzz on. Electabuzz, 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 Electabuzz! Ah! Pikachu! No, I don't want a Pikachu! To be clear, I'm not anti-Pikachu. But when Pokemon Yellow is the game you played as a kid growing up. You kinda tire of Pikachu. Okay. This is a bit of a stretch, but we're gonna name him Mark Wahlberg, because I have nothing against the man, and he's done a lot of movies where I thought he was good in. But for a while, there was just so much of him that I got kind of tired of it. Am I actually gonna use Pikachu though? Let's go check him out. Let's go look at his stats actually. Here's the big debate. It's either we're having Pikachu or we're teaching Gene Parmesan how to be a Jolteon. That's where this debate is in my head right now. He learns Thunder at 43. And once again, if you evolve him into Raichu, you can't learn Thunder. So we would be just nothing but Thunder Shock all day, every day. And there is nothing in between that matters. Like, Swift would be the next move he learns, which is neat, but he's got a shit normal attack. His defense is horrid. His special is low. Pikachu's not that good of a Pokemon, guys. Meanwhile, let's go look at the man, the myth, the legend. Gene Parmesan. Oh. Actually, let's look at, like, oh, Electabuzz. So cool. His special, 180. Kind of pedestrian, but Thunder Punch at 42. 120 strength. Electric attack? It's literally the same as Thunder. Just, oh, it's so cool. And yet, it's never happened for me. It's a red specific, and I missed it on my Nuzlocke run. But I mean, just look at this. 31, you get Thunder Shock. We even sprinkle in a little double kick. Pin Missile at 48. Not great, but hey, do you want something that's super effective against Psychics? Jolteon's your cat. No. Eevee is like a cat, right? Can we just get that out of the way? Kind of cat-like. And yeah, they don't learn Thunder until 54, so Thunder Shock's our strongest electric type for a while. But that special is so high. So like I think I said this before, I kind of usually avoided using Jolteon because I just thought they were too strong. And I'm not sure that I've changed my mind on that. I think Jolteon is a very powerful Pokemon still. In this case, I think it's the right choice. I do not want to use a Pikachu, and there are no other electric types on the horizon. Yeah, look at that. Speed pretty much doubled. Special up by 25-ish. Okay, so before we head on down to Cinnabar, because we're just running through some like, we've got surf, we've got the freedom of the open sea, we are going to abuse it. Maybe not abusing it, but like definitely this is very out of order compared to what I used to do as a kid. We're gonna sneak on down to that gym. Oh, kind of. Not to the gym, to the lab, in order to get ourselves an Aerodactyl. There's quite a few trainers here that I'm just gonna kind of avoid for now. But is Pallet Town considered a separate zone here? It is. Hey, let's try to fish for a Poliwag, I guess. Hey, number 3, we had a Poliwag, I should say. You know, they're nothing special. They're just kind of a neat little Pokemon. I think their highest Poliwrath is actually water fighting, which is an interesting combination. They know Hypnosis. They got a few quirks to them, but in which case we're gonna name him Phelps, like Michael Phelps, because I imagine that man also prefers swimming to standing. Okay. Okay, so now Route 21. Technically, do we already have a Tangela? I think we do, actually. So I don't want to play around in the grass. This, however, is one of the few spots we can fish for a Shelter! Let's go, Shelter! Okay. There are some risks. There is a risk here that we get either a Horsey or a Staryu. Staryu? Technically fine, because Starmie's kinda cool. A Horsey, though. No. I do not want a goddamn horse. There we go. Shelter, 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 Shelter. That's fine. We already have one of these. I am gonna punish her for showing up when it was supposed to be Shelter. Shelter, 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 Shelter. Let's go! Oh, finally we get one that we actually really wanted to see. Let's go. A 1 foot tall, like, they must be measuring lengthwise there. 9 pounds, though? Okay, you ready? We're really getting dumb on some of these names. I'm gonna name him, let's see if it fits. Old El Paso. The hard shell taco brand. Because he's got a hard shell. I'm so stupid. I love it though. Okay. Woo, this is good news. Wow. We are really transforming our team. Which means we're going to have to reassess who is on the team. Which might have some difficult discussions tied to it, but you know, this trainer had 3 Sea Kings and a Goldeen, all the same level. Do you think the Goldeen knows that it's shit compared to the other 3? I mean, they were all shit. They all got leafed, but like, it's just strange, you know? Wait, God Emperor evolves at 33? I thought he evolved at 36. I'm not complaining. This is dope. What? Yeah, I mean, this is what I like about Venusaur. He gets some pretty solid stats. He's got no weakness. He's not slow. He's got a husky defense, fine on attack, but his special is his best still. Yeah, really like him. But yeah, I'm still confused. Whoops, wrong one. I thought the Gen 1 starters evolved at 36. At 16 and 36. Yeah. Pokemon Red, you are a barely functioning game. This man really has 6 Magikarps, doesn't he? It's not even worth. Like, I was like, hey, maybe I'll use Gene Parmesan because they will get XP. You only get 100 XP for killing a Magikarp, so this isn't even worth the effort. I should just switch to God Emperor so I can one-shot him at least. Okay, here's the guy. I'm an important doctor. That seems fishy. But yeah, anybody that has to be like, I'm an important doctor, probably is not an important doctor in their field. Where were you? Sorry, I went literally the minimum distance. Aerodactyl, so... let's do our usual naming of Pokemon stretches. What are we gonna name them? I know I ask that every time, but what are we gonna name our Aerodactyl? I'm unreasonably excited to use him. Because, like, typically, I was always so set in my ways of, like, I didn't really need him. I had a Pidgeotto. Or Pidgeot. And it was just like, no. Why would I switch? I would switch because he's so cool. And I usually didn't get him this early. I was like, oh man, level 30. That's so much leveling needed. Nah, man. Not when you get him ahead of time. So, I'm thinking a Greek philosopher to kind of go along with the sub-theme of Greek philosophers that I started with Pericles. But then I realized Pericles wasn't actually a philosopher. They were just like a political figure. However... which one of the three, Socrates, Plato, or Aristotle, is most Aerodactyl? Plato studied ethics, following in Socrates' footsteps. So Socrates was older, though. Teaching methods, provoking questions, instead of lecturing students, he asked them difficult questions. Okay. What did Aristotle do? Aristotle was interested in different sciences like physics, biology, and astronomy. Which we did just bring Aerodactyl back from the dead, so like Aristotle might be the best choice there, but Socrates is the oldest. Let's do Aristotle. More on theme. As far as Kabuto goes, what do we name him? I'm gonna name him... no, I was gonna name him Scyther Light, because he's got kind of a similar look, but honestly, he's older for sure, and he's probably cooler looking and way more useful. So actually, we're gonna call him Scyther Senior then. I like it. Do I have room? Oh, I probably have room, but I also probably need to spell it right. Let's throw a space in there. Okay. I'm gonna go reorganize the team a bit. Okay, so here we go. We actually have to make some decisions about our team. Because I was pretty comfortable having Jeff Sessions ride the bench again. Because, why not? Sooner or later, he will stay in the box. Okay, let's think about... actually, let's use the app. The app will help here. So, God Emperor... God Emperor leveled up. Or evolved, so we'll mark him a V. So he cannot leave the team. He's the God Emperor. He's our starter. He's the Omnissiah. Eradicate. Removed from the team. Shy Hulud's not on the team, and Sportsman's not on the team right now. And actually, we're gonna build a team. For the team. Let's zoom this. Let's make this the predominant screen now. Well, so I think the must-haves, we have to have a flyer. I mean, we made a lot of choices to have Aristotle, the Aerodactyl, on the team. So Jolteon, for sure. We got 3 spots left. And I guess those are like the 3 must-haves, I feel like. I would really like to have Agent Smith with. I would really like to have Old El Paso with. Man, there are some good Pokemon in here that might get left behind. Like, what are we missing here? We don't have a fire type at all. We've got our flyer. Hitmonlee's got strength. Cut is currently sitting on Disco Panic. So if we brought Disco Panic in, we're back into having 2 grass poison types, but we're much better positioned to avoid getting completely dunked on because of our over-reliance on poison. I think this could work. I think that I like this. Who are we leaving out then? Pericles and Jeff Sessions would be riding the bench for the first time in a while. Well, Pericles hasn't ever really been excluded other than Lieutenant Surge, so Pericles, we salute you. But it might be time for you to have a little vacation. Yeah, Jeff Sessions is ready to ride the bench for sure, I think. Remember Juliet? I was really hopeful that they would be relevant longer. Dugtrio, Shy Hulud? Like I said, just kind of a mercenary type, and I don't see ourselves using them anymore. Unless we have to. And then Sportsman ATV, Psybeam was pretty impressive. There's an argument here for Sportsman instead of Vileplume. Or instead of Disco Panic. If we do that, do I have anyone on my team that can cut? I know I also have to address the elephant in the room. We're probably not gonna use Lapras because I got the Shelter. We'll still be more than happy to use Lapras in the future if we have to, but... Well, actually, looking at Venusaur, they can own Cut. Like, just replace Tackle with Cut. And then Razor Leaf, Leaf Seed, and Vine Whip. Like, if we find a better move, just replace Vine Whip. Okay, I'm okay with that. No, there's a lot of, like, poisons running around. We'll use the ATV. Oops. And we'll teach Venusaur the God Emperor Cut. Okay. So that's our team. I like it. So I'm gonna do some leveling, hopefully off camera. I mean, I'll record it. The only reason I would show anything is if something terribly goes wrong. So hopefully the very next edit is, hey, we're ready for Silph Co. And if not, oh no. That'd be bad. Okay. But yeah, gonna take care of that business, but... And would you look at that? We are here, and nothing bad happened. So I did a bunch of leveling, and yeah, ducks kind of stayed in a row. Highlighted by Gene Parmesan at level 31. Look at that special 80 on 94 speed. That's so so much speed. Biggest thing, they know Thunder Shock now. So we can actually leverage their spicy electric side. We have not leveled Aristotle at all, but I just wanted to show his stats again. That 70 attack is why we're here. And then Old El Paso. He's looking pretty okay. The 70 defense is definitely great. The low special, not so great. We're also in a conundrum where, because he doesn't get his ice type until we use the water stone and turn him into Cloyster. But we're waiting on at least Aurora Beam, which is like the weaker Ice Beam. He does learn Ice Beam naturally, just at like level 49, I think. So we're in a little bit of a predicament where, once again, we're gonna have to kind of wait and see. I would like for him to naturally learn Ice Beam. Problem is, like, if we really need Ice types yet, we don't really need them yet until the Elite Four for Lance, let's be honest. So we probably can wait. It's just also his stats, like I think his special stat doubles, almost doubles when evolved into Cloyster. So we'll see. If he starts to struggle, we might have to reconsider. For the roadmap now, I'm going to just do so the level cap right now is 43, because that's what Sabrina is, and we're sitting at, as a group, 34, 35, or low 30s. So what I think, if I do this right, we're gonna do Bicycle Road, we'll do Silphco, and then by the end of like Silphco, we'll be kind of buttoned up against that, and then we can be properly, I would say, a good level to hang out at for a while. But yeah, so let's play the Poke Flute, wake this Snorlax up, give him some kicks, and then we'll ride our bike down the hill. Look at this boy. Girl, look at my body. Agent Smith, that is filthy. That was filthy. Okay, this is technically some first time fights for some of these, like Old El Paso. He's not necessarily strong against these guys, but he's also got real good defense. So, also Surf is just great. Look, that's a pretty good chunk. And that, not a good chunk. Pedestrian effort, Grimer. I'm also playing Fetch with Jellybean on the side, so that's what's going on. Fun fact, Clamp is actually a water move. It's not normal. Which is what I thought it was. Oh, Aristotle, you're just so cool! You got a cool back sprite, you clearly look like an Aerodactyl. And you absolutely wreck shop. Well, at least a very strong fly. Oh god, oh Jesus, God Emperor, what is that back sprite? What happened? I realize he had a salad bar on his back, but this is excessive. Oh, lame. Oh, lamer. Extra lame. Ice is strong against grass. ground and flying. Interesting. Grass is strong to water, so we really aren't going to be using it to... I thought ice was strong against fire, but... Oh no, fire is strong against ice. That's what it is. Got some complicated typing issues going on here. Like my water, like when I use the stone, water ice will be not resistant against fire because of the ice. Aristotle will not be resistant to, what is it? Flying is usually strong against something that rock isn't. Oh, you think? Yeah, so like, he's weak to water, which a vanilla flyer wouldn't be, but electric isn't actually anything against rock. Intuitively, you're like, hey, electric should be bad against rock, right? No, that's not how it works in this one. One comment on random encounters in this area. So Route 17, so we did 16 already, which is the top, because that's when we grabbed that when we did the fly retrieval. There's nothing on this route that's worth getting worked up about. It's a weird way of saying we have them all already. So, no encounters. Obviously, if things really go sideways, we end up using everyone, you know, the types that are on here, which are just Raticates, Spearows, and Duos. Which, considering we only used one of those, I guess if we ever need a replacement Raticate, we're in pretty big trouble. Because that would imply we're using sessions again, and whatnot. Which way do I go to not avoid the... Oh, that's right. They're kind of split, one side or the other, and then, so you gotta kind of work to get all of them. I'll go on the right side first, I guess. Lame. Oh, that is gonna suck. That's gonna suck so much butt. The idea that Voltorbs can do that to me. One thing we know though, actually, is technically they don't have electric moves, so like El Paso's not a bad choice against them, Aristotle's not a bad choice against them. And actually, what if the game cheats? I don't think they do. This game would never cheat. Because we can fly. You gonna explode? Ha! Get wrecked, nerd! I'm literally a flying Pokemon, and you're gonna try to low kick me? That's right. Rock type. God, man. Actually, rock flying's a bad combination because fighting is strong against rock, right? Yeah. But it doesn't matter that fighting is weak against flying. Oh, man. Aristotle, you might have some unfortunate typing. So, Aristotle has no defensive typing, basically. Oh, man. It's kind of a bummer. Spent all this emotional energy getting hyped up about Aristotle, and now I'm finding myself in a world where it's like, maybe it's not so good. Resistant to normal moves! Yay! So I just had a thought that I'm going to explore a little bit, just play in that space. Most trainers you run into do not have the full complement of Pokemon. They've got, like, only 2 to 3. Some have 4, some have 1, but most random trainers are in that area. Do you think they know that they could bring more if they wanted to? Like, nobody's stopping you. I'm not even sure what's limiting me to 6. Is that just a gentleman's agreement around Kanto? Is it that your belt is only strong enough to hold up 6 Pokeballs? Why not just get a big backpack of them? In fact, I think he usually pulls them from his backpack in, like, the anime. That leads me to another thought. Like, clearly, a lot of them have a vibe to them. Like, hey, this guy's a bird keeper. He likes birds. That makes sense. People in real life really like birds. They go bird watching, they know bird calls. So yeah, that kind of stuff makes sense. But like, he's also presumably really, like, the reason you don't see other people with random birds and whatnot are mostly because maybe they don't know how to take care of them. And a bird keeper does, and that's why they've got all the good birds. Which then leads me to, maybe the reason people don't have a lot of Pokemon is because it's not trivial. Like, it's expensive to have multiple Pokemon. Presumably you gotta feed them and whatnot. And so that leads me to this last thought of, I'm just a little kid running around with a full complement of 6 Pokeballs. Even the Elite Four only have 5 Pokemon, I believe. And so I'm running around like some trust fund rich kid. Look at me, I've got 6 Pokemon. They're wildly different. I'm just bankrolling all of this by fighting you guys non-stop. And then, oh my gosh, that means if this is the truth, like, this biker with 5 wheezings and coughings, no wonder they're lower level. He's not spending all his money on one. However, there was a man, the myth, the legend, even. Where was he? I think he was on the waterway to Cinnabar. Yeah. Oh, it was only 5. I thought I remember him having a full 6 Magikarps, but he only has 5 Magikarps. Okay. I was gonna say, there was this legendary trainer known only as Magikarp Man, who filthy rich. Okay, that was the rest of the bike road. So, We make our return to Saffron City. We have some dark memories here. We just won't go near the dojo. No dojo. But yeah, Silphco. What do you think they're all about? They're probably up to some very good things, you know? I don't actually remember how to get around in Silphco. I remember it being confusing. And I'm gonna try my best not to do too much with it. Are you Mr. Psychic? He is Mr. Psychic. Saying that it can lower their special abilities is incredibly underselling it. Well, we'll just walk right in. Forgot the soundtrack here slaps. But yeah, so we're not gonna try to go the most efficient way, because I do want to level. So I would like to fight a lot of these guys. Even though it's basically more of what was on the bicycle road, but a little bit of variety. We got like some Zubats. We got a Hypno randomly. Some Electrodes that are totally gonna try to blow up in our face. Even a random... Sorry, heard a weird noise. Even a random Juggler hanging out with Team Rocket, which is a bit odd, but... Okay. Ugh. It's so nasty. See, oh man, I really wish we still had Thunderbolt. If we had Thunderbolt, the TM, Gene Parm would have just demolished him. No questions asked. Unfortunately, because we don't have Thunderbolt, I don't think Gene Parm learns Thunder until like 54? So, this is as good as it gets. The only thing that helps is we keep getting more special stat. But even that's not the best. That's because everything else is gonna also get more special stat as we go level as the levels get higher, so. Ooh, Eradicate. Who needs levels most? We'll use God Emperor. Nice beefy boy. Just the leaf salad extraordinaire. He's a leafy boy. He's the leafy boy. He's got the leaves that keep on boying. Do we just have to treat all Voltarbs as they're gonna explode in our face the instant they have the chance? I think we do. We need to be careful. I'm not gonna let a self-destruct derail this run, you know? Ah, I need to use Screech. Oh, and I missed. Ah, you sneaky bitch! God, this soundtrack. Fucking slow. Oh. Oh God, I forgot how good this area's soundtrack is. It's so good. Okay, if they're just gonna do light screen, then why am I leaving? God damn it. It's weak! but like, the timing, it's so silly. I'm gonna do 3 light shields, and then I'm gonna get you at the self-destruct. Do we do the Maybe this is a chance. Do we hit the mega kick? Holy cow, we did! Oh. Agent Smith is such a beautiful glass cannon of like, when they're good, they are so good. Their attack is through the roof. The fighting, dunking on normal types. Oh. It's filthy. It's filthy. We did all this roster shuffling, and each move I felt good about in a vacuum, and now I'm also still realizing, man, we've got some glaring weaknesses. Mostly electric and psychic. Which, what's new, I guess? It wouldn't be a penguin lock if I wasn't always weak to psychic, right? You're right, there probably shouldn't be children here. My mother is very neglectful, and I'm following in the footsteps of an old man. Oh, Kadabra. An old man that, decided it was an okay idea for me to try to fulfill his life goal, I guess. Ooh, Kadabra, you so squishy! I don't know why I'm hating on Sportsman ATV in my head. Like, Venomoth is actually turning out to be pretty okay. I think it was just such a pain to level him. Hey, we found the card key! Sick tight! I just got the Steam message, and I don't know if my camera was covering it. Oh, there you go, right there. You can kind of see it. I don't know if you saw the message, but the message was, if Guy Fieri dies this episode, I will riot. Which, you know? The odds seem in his favor, mostly because we're not using him. Which, I don't know if that's better or worse. Never gets old. It never gets old! Aristotle's a mastermind when it comes to this stuff. Ooh, you hit me with the old Critteroonie. Make you feel like a big man. Oh, the matchup. The matchup of the tongues. We have disgusting Golbat tongue versus adorable little old El Paso. Blech. It looks like old El Paso's got the advantage. Ooh, that's actually really bad. Oh, but he's not to be confused. Turns out Surf is just as effective. Do we risk it? No. We don't risk it, right? Because let's think, like Golbat could hit us with like a crit bite. We could hurt ourselves in confusion. No. Does that mean that Golbat won the fight of the tongues? I don't know. I honestly don't. I think I'm gonna call it a draw because Gene Parm wrecked Golbat. And we only ran away because we love and care for our shelter very much. I'm embarrassed to say, I think I lost the fight of the tongues. That's right. Round 2, redemption time for old El Paso. The battle of the tongues. Right off the bat, Golbat's playing unfair. Ooh. Ooh. Ah, I hate this. No! El Paso, you're too important. I can't risk you. Not again. Ah! All the Golbats in the world heard me talking shit about how disgusting their tongues are. And how Shelter's the chosen one for tongue. Chosen one for tongue? Oh, that's bad. But like, not great. I might have to admit, Golbat in the mirror match of the tongue bracket. It's not even a mirror match. In the tongue bracket, Golbat is stronger than Shelter. After everything I said. Wow, that's hard to admit. Also, soon we'll get you. You think you can ambush us, but we'll get you soon after we finish wiping the rest of this place. Ooh, earthquake. That's ground, but nobody can learn it. Wah wah. Okay, I think we've cleared everybody, so it is time to go fight Gary, aka Seal. It's been a while since we've actually seen him. It's been like 2-3 episodes at least. So let's go dunk on him. Here we go! Oh man, Seal. It's been a while. So, that's actually a good question. Why is he here? Like, the Team Rocket fight Seal, go heal up all their Pokemon and be like, man, we got whooped by a kid. Or is he on the inside, and Seal's actually just... They're fine with him hanging out because he's one of them. Big brain tactics. Whirlwind? Pidgey, you know better than that. At least you should. High defense, high defense. Okay. We're doing it. Attack failed, that's good. Never in doubt. Good job, old El Paso. What a start, what a start. Execute. This could be a fight for God Emperor. Just like grass v grass. Ooh, wait, no, Execute's got psychic types, I believe. Yeah, they're secret psychic. Oh. Oh no. Oh, but they're secret psychic that learns no psychic moves other than hypnosis. I don't care. I don't care at all. Yeah. I think this is a fine fight for Emperor to take. It'll be a slow, grindy match, basically. Well, that sucks. Oh, that's armor. I thought Reflect was good against Psychic. Or not Psychic, special moves. Yeah, it's not very effective, but we're still critting. So, Razor Leaf really, covers up a lot of shortcomings of grass. Like, Razor Leaf's almost good enough to make grass better than everyone gives it credit for, you know? Here's the Gyarados. Like, actually, God Emperor wouldn't even be that bad against the Gyarados because Razor Leaf crits, and God Emperor is strong against water. But, all of that said, we're still gonna use Gene Farm. Because of the super... Like, Lightning's amazing against Gyarados. And we get to go first. Come on. Oh, that's fine. High special. High special. Gene Parm? Gyarados, you sassy bitch! Wow! Hits us with a crit Hydro Pump. Okay. Oh, I really wish we didn't have the badung as we were making this choice. Is Aristotle fast enough to go first? Because if so, I think they can one-shot Alakazam. Otherwise, our only option at this point, legitimately, is Old El Paso. I guess it's Aristotle then. Please be faster than Alakazam. Speed is like your biggest strength. Yes. Okay. Hit him big. Okay. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We are fine. I think we... I can't remember how accurate wing attack is, but I think we wing attack here to try to keep him from recovering. Yes! I think wing attack's one of those where it's like got a non-0% chance to miss. So I was just a little bit worried. Now the Charizard. Old El Paso is the right choice here. I am a little afraid of their health, though. 48's a little bit on the low side. But if we have to... Like, God Emperor's a no. Sportsman... Sportsman's not weak to anything Charizard's doing. Sportsman's just not one of my strongest boys in general. And Agent Smith, he's not strong against anything. Especially the fighting being weak to flying is a problem. I think we go for the stab damage with Old El Paso and probably Lemonade to start. Yeah. I'm not feeling great about this. Oh god, I'm not feeling good about this at all. Lear's fine. I mean, we like our defense, but... Oh no, that crits a lot. Okay. Let's see how good Surf is. Okay... Was that half? I don't think that was really half. Oh, I don't want to cheese with lemonades, but I am scared of Charizard. Slash often crits, so the fact that it didn't crit is astounding, actually. Man, I don't like this fight. We're in a bad spot. We are in a bad spot. We'll cheese it, but I'm guessing all we're gonna do is we're just gonna end up in the same spot. Yep. And that time it crit. So it's actually good that we healed, but like we're in the same spot. So I think we have to switch. And I think we're gonna switch to... Because Old El Paso also has his defense lowered right now. We have to remember that. So he's not a good option right now. Aristotle's rock type. Yeah, I think we have to use Aristotle for the rock type and the speed. Like, that was a crit? That's pretty good news. That's very good news. That's less good news. That's also less good news. Okay. Come on. This won't even do a full heal. Okay, at least that was a crit? I'm kind of surprised. We got our own crit. Okay. I'm starting to see, like, man, Old El Paso would be really nice if we would level, or use a water stone on him to make him a cloister. The stats would go up so much, we'd get the ice typing, stab. Boom. Just because, like, I don't know, when I look at Lapras, he's big. A big boy. And very easy to ride on like a boat, so wanted to give him a famous boat name, and that was the first one that came into mind. Okay, I'm back from vacation. Let's finish this episode up. I'm also just watching the green screen work, because sometimes it picks up the brick wall. I'm working with a slightly different camera angle right now, just because Juliet is currently laying in the spot where the camera goes. Like, I don't have the heart to evict her yet. When she moves, we'll go back to our normal angle. Okay. We beat... We just beat Seal. So now it's on the Kangaskhan man. Really, he's all about the Nidoqueen, but this fight shouldn't be too bad. Oh, no, you're just gonna block my entire screen. Classic Juliet move, if I say so myself. You wanna sit in my lap? No? Practicing good boundaries. I'm proud of her. But I do need you to go somewhere. What? Am I in the way? Yes you are. Very much so. Oh, no. Got a dibs. God Emperor is now hers. She rubbed her pheromones on it. Come on, cat. Move. There we go. Now we're in business. Oh, my hair's out of frame. I'm having a really good, like, tall hair day. It's very floofy, and I love it. So, gotta get it. Gotta keep the hair in frame. Boom, boom, boom. Is fighting a weak to poison, actually? Oh, shit, it is. Whoops. I forgot about that. Okay. It's fine. Let's hit him with a bunce. Pretty. Oh, and he's focusing up for a crit. What an idiot. What an idiot. Now what's nice though, is Kangaskhan is all normal. Every day, ever. All day, every day. So this is just gonna... Oh my goodness. There's a kid present. Agent Smith, have some. Oh, he missed. He missed. Okay, Kangaskhan. She missed probably, actually. I don't know. Are all Kangaskhan's female? Does he have the Joey in the pouch? I don't know. Old El Paso had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. And on this farm he had a surf. E-I-E-I-O. Rhyhorn's so cool looking. I wouldn't have minded having a Rhyhorn. Ground. Is water really the only thing we have strong against ground? Water, grass, but they're ground poison, so no. Yeah. Old El Paso? No. You're out here to win it. Ooh, with a mighty tail whip. That's actually a little scary. Does his Nidoqueen know Okay, no, it doesn't. I was worried that his Nidoqueen knew the one-shot killer. Will this kill her? I mean, if they're gonna just use Poison Sting, I guess it doesn't matter if it takes a third attack. Yeah. We could get cute and do Clamp or Aurora Beam, but we're just gonna Surf. That defense of Old El Paso really feels good. Okay, what a breeze of a fight compared to... I like the... So this is great game design, by the way. Maybe not great game design, but it's a great example of, like... They were designing the game, and... This guy gives you the Master Ball. And, oh! I'm actually a case study! I have no room for the Master Ball. But... it's so inconvenient to come back for it. And actually, ooh. Maybe you're not able to come back for it. I don't know. But their solution was to put a PC in here in case you didn't want to toss any of your items. But that's just a cool, like, clever way to fix a problem. You know? It was probably late in the process. They were like, oh man, the inventory limit causes some feel-bad moments. This is a real feel-bad moment. Okay, so for this dungeon, I put away God Emperor and Agent Smith just because they are too high risk against a literal cavalcade of nothing but Psychic. Everyone's got Psychic, even the Slowpokes, which should be like God Emperor. You should be able to do this. The Psychic scares me. So in their place, we're gonna temporarily bring Shai Halud and Pericles back. Just fast, heavy hitters that can do blunt damage. I like how Gym. Oh hey, and then it's the dojo. If you want the real gym, it's the gym. We'll see. Cat, you're really tangling up the headphone cable. Here, is that a better base to sit upon? Hey, baby. Here, we'll get the we'll take the hair out of the scene, but we'll get Cat instead. He's got a lot of health. I guess he's level 38. And we're using Thunder Shock. Oh, but the crit hits. Hey, no chewing on cables. You'll get evicted for that. I forgot that ground is super effective against them because of the poison. They really did just sprinkle poison on everything and ruin so many, or weaken a lot of Pokemon that way. You know, Shai Halud, despite never being a full-time member on the team, has mercenaried for 3 different gyms now. Lieutenant Surge, they were an all-star. They came in to help with Koga, and now, looking fine for helping with Sabrina. Okay, buckle up. Here we go. You dislike fighting, but you have a level 43 Alakazam. How else did you train them? Holy cow. Does that imply that there are other ways to train Pokemon? Come on, one shot. There's hope to one-shot the Alakazam. Bite. Yeah. I don't think we ever really need agility. Like, he's already faster than pretty much every Pokemon. And the ones that would be faster are like electric types. Which, probably not using him. Against the Mr. of House Mime, let's see what Pericles can do against him. Mr. Mime was using a lot of barriers, so this actually might not be a great matchup. Oh, never mind. He starts with Light Screen. Oh, now he hits us with the barrier. Uh-oh. That's not good. He's really hitting us with Double Slap. Okay, I'm gonna hit him with a couple sand attacks to... Because this has turned into a long fight, I think. And we're just gonna want to be able to have some misses. Oh, it's working like a charm. Oh no, not a second barrier! No! This is gonna take forever. I'm having flashbacks of Viridian Forest and Cocoonus. Oh my gosh, he's already maxed out the barrier. Okay. Pericles, you started this fight, you're ending this fight. But I do not want to see you take a confusion to the face again. Wow, this is just a mess. See? And it did over 41! Intelligent boy right here! Oh, and a crit! What a lucky lemonade! Also, I said I wasn't gonna use lemonades mid-fight anymore. I'm using lemonades when I'm scared, okay? That is the new rule. Venomoth v Venomoth? No. Venomoth is not actually flying, just bug poison. So do not use Gene Palm. That would be bad. Maybe we just let Aristotle take us away, the rest of the way? There's no real wait. Bug poison. Ice is strong against that, right? No, they're not. My bad. I like to think that ice is just strong against everything. Poison Powder, Leech Lice, Dunsbore, Psybeam. Ooh, their Alakazam doesn't actually know Psychic. They just know Psybeam. That's kind of nice. How generous of them. I'm dilly-dallying way too long here. Let's just use Shaihabu. Make sure they're involved in this. Skadoosh! Uh-oh. Ooh, Stun Spore. Does it check on both parts of Dig? Okay, we're fine. Excellent. I don't know when the Paralyze check happens. I think it happens on both parts of two-part moves, so... With Shaihalu Paralyzed, it's kind of on Aristotle. Hold on to your butts! This is a big fly right here. Oh, cat, don't mess up the camera. Oh, okay, you're just gonna curl up there. Thank you. Do we go first? We still go first! Aristotle's so fast! Dodge the Psybeam! Yes! Critical hit fly, Aristotle, you madman! Holy cow, that was a big one. I don't think it would have one-shotted without the crit, but Alakazam does have very low defense, so maybe it would have. Well, there we go. We beat Sabrina and didn't lose anyone to the Alakazam I was super afraid of. I think switching to Aristotle instead of Pericles, we're Eumos right now, was the right choice, which is good. Next up, we are gonna head off to Cinnabar Island. And actually, we'll probably stop by Seafoam on the way. Does Seafoam have trainers? I don't remember. Yeah, let's have to scroll for a second here. Hang with me. Because basically, when I went to Cinnabar earlier, I skipped most of these guys. Actually, all the swimming ones I skipped. But then... Because, yeah, there's... Blaine's there, but the mansion's there, and the mansion has a fair amount of Pokemans in it. There's no Pokemons in the power plant, but we found out we missed, sorry, in the power plant is where the TM for Thunder is, so gotta go back. Also, I'm not sure, part of me thinks that we should try to defeat the legendary birds. I actually don't know what's kosher there. Are they considered like mini bosses? I don't know. But Seafoam, the swimming path of Seafoam, lots of Pokemon for God Emperor and Gene Parm to dunk on. Oh, there are a couple trainers at Seafoam. Okay, we'll beat them up. Otherwise, any other reason to do Seafoam? It's pretty much just to get Articuno, and we'll get an encounter where it's a lot of stuff we already have. I guess we could get, we have a chance at a Staryu. That's neat. And a pretty high chance of getting a Seal, which I don't think we can use Seal with our rival being Seal. You know, that's just strange. But man, we're getting kind of sneaking up on the end of the game here, guys. I know I say that, and I just highlighted how there's like 50 plus trainers, a couple dungeons. Okay, we'll wrap it up. Tune in next time for Cinnabar Island and Surfing Adventure. See ya.